probably want to, instead of hooking them all to one fucking hot like he had it, I'm thinking we want to put each gauge to each fuse if we actually use this box.
Yeah, no, we should totally do that.
That way, see how
this get rid of that fucking splice.
And this is where this is to that stock fuel pump what I was telling you about. See if you pull it. See this one right here?
Yeah.
See how it runs down and around that way? I cracked it completely. And then this other wire, this other red wire, was just running the gauges. I was chasing that down yesterday. I'm like, what the fuck is this plug?
Sorry.
See that stock plug you guys left and stumped me with?
Yeah.
The stock cheap one. Wait a minute, we have a good plug that hasn't been chopped up.
Where does it go to? Huh.
You're probably right. That's probably the stock radio plug. I can't see what it goes to over here. I don't think it goes to nothing. It's cut off. Yeah, it probably just got cut off and then the gas was never fully removed. So I didn't want to pull the radiator out and see what it is.
Dude, oh yeah. Dude, yeah, fucking America, dude. Yeah, we're trying to get Overkill ready to take out tomorrow. Is it happening? Yeah, dude, it's happening. Look at what Jason's working on in here. So we just had to tear the whole wiring harness out. We got a fucking wrench harness. Oh yeah. Dude, I'm gonna go get a King Ranch badge now. I won't be lying. Yeah, so the last time we took them out, it wasn't shifting. And then it's starting in park 2. Then we realized all the plugs we need are cut out of the harness, so we had to go get a new one so that we weren't like using a hack job harness. That's everything that Jason just deleted off of the other one. But now we're gonna have a Super Duty cluster. Dude, I remember when these came out, I thought they were so advanced. Do you guys remember when the white gauges came out? I'm like, dude, cars are coming with like aftermarket parts now. What? So we fixed a couple problems with the suspension. We got the rear end dialed in a little bit. Got the sway bars hooked up. TK Racing's the shit. Now it's not gonna wobble all over the place all crazy. Yeah, dude. Yeah, it's all stiff. Look at these. These are shocks. Look at, they actually move a couple inches. Hell yeah. Dude. We're gonna need, oh yeah, the engine was in limp mode. The transmission wasn't shifting. The brakes weren't working. It was wobbling all over the place. You know. Yeah. Yeah, no, definitely not a, you know, it looks more cyber than a Cybertruck actually does look, but no, this is Overkill XJ. He's got a 6-liter Power Stroke. It's KC Stage 2 turbo, Icon heads, 190/30 injectors, and we haven't actually got to experience the Power Stroke working with the Baja claws yet because it was in limp mode. Apparently, you need fuel in your fuel tank in order for your Power Stroke to, yeah, it goes into freaking limp mode. I thought you were lying. Yeah. I told him he was lying. I was like, dude, I owned a Power Stroke for years. It didn't go to the limp mode when it died. I don't know. Guess I don't know what I'm talking about. Wish I had a flashlight. I'd show you guys the Hero 3. I wonder if the flashlight works on here. Oh, it does, I think. Yeah, dude, that's sick. See, it's got a Hero. Let's see, how do we get a good look at it? Dude, that I had to save up for that for 2 years. And then I had to cut my whole truck apart. We tried to shoot the drive lines over to the side of the Power Stroke, and that didn't work. So once I realized that we had to go under it, I had to either, you could build a drop chain case and then attach transfer case to it, but the XJ is too short for that. And then everything else is too weak. The Northwest Fab black box or whatever would snap because the output shaft is like 1.5 inches coming out of the back of the 5R110 Power Stroke tranny. So, dude, this next time we take it out, it's going to be sick. I don't know how much I got into it, man. I've been building it for like a decade. Dude, on a Saturday when I got a friend or two helping me, dude, we'll go to 5 different stores and drop freaking $2,000 in one day on this thing. Who knows? I could probably have bought 3 of them for how much I spent trying to build one, mostly because I basically had to build it 3 different times, cutting it apart and putting it back together. Well, I can tell you after building it, it's kind of enticing to go buy somebody else's rig that they wasted their whole life on and built stupid for 10 years. And then it's only because, dude, people are selling rigs like this for like 40 grand. And if you're going to spend a decade and I don't know, probably like 80 grand building it, or who knows, maybe more. But I didn't cheap out on anything. Like nothing is cheaped out on. This power wire right here is probably a $200 power wire. It's like double lot welding wire, fireproof. Those are SPAL racing fans. Those things blow at like the hurricane force winds. They're pretty cool and they sound badass too. And I got the straight blade ones also, so they're louder and more annoying. I think I need to paint these flat. See, we're tuning all this stuff in. This didn't fit down here. So now I got a hole to deal with. That's fine. We're going to put this, we're going to mount this. Oh, sorry. We're going to mount that right there. But yeah, we got like 200 pounds of electronics that need to go in here. Oh, get all these. Dude, this whole shelf is all electronics that needs to go in there. We got like all the radios, every kind of light, horn. Dude, the thing's gonna have like 4 screens. It's got a camera system too. And I'm hoping that's not all a stupid decision. It's probably all gonna get fried. The only idiot that puts like amps and shit in this crawler, but whatever. Dude, I don't wheel without music. Stereo's the first thing to go on the wheeling rig. I don't give a shit what anybody says. Yeah, they are marine grade amps. And then I made sure that all the fittings, well, they're, yeah, we got the adhesive shit that comes out in the solder and all that. I got to get in here and see, this is what cheesy wiring looks like. This is what you don't want. That looks like it's from Shucks when I was a kid or something. It's Fisher Price status. I need to do something about this whole unit. Isn't that the worst thing to have on top of a differential? There's nowhere to put it. I need to at least put a shield on that. The electric pump for the rear end. I know, I stole their idea. Look, there's 2 U-joints in there.
The reason why they put it right there, and I was looked at a lot of people's questioning why they put it there, is they said that auto center
Oh, what up, Ryan?
is will only work properly right there in the center of that drive shaft. If you try to move your auto center, that thing we've been messing with there,
Yeah,
the auto center, if you try to move it anywhere else, it don't really work right. It has to sit in the middle. But
gotcha.
that doesn't change the opinion.
Okay. Oh, that's freaking good to know. Yeah, sorry guys, I'm not very good at reading the comments. Yeah, it's made out of an XJ. See, here's actually part of the original, you know, frame right here. This is part of the original, you know, fender. It's cut in a V. Look, I cut out chunks of the old fender and filled it in like we're like a fake Camry on NASCAR or something. It's funny. I tried to keep as much of the look as we could. Yeah, it's cool to see all you guys on here. I just tried to do a Instagram live and it was pretty boring. So it's nice to see people out here hanging out on YouTube. We got to fix this whole situation. So look how I did. Oh, that's for the other side. Oh, shit. Anyways, these are pretty smart. These go right in there and hook like that. But I think, and all the computers go right here, so that spot's full. But look, we got like a rice burner filter. It's not big enough. So now we need to put a huge filter in there, like huge. And there's, put it. I'm gonna have to use whatever space I have. I gotta get these lights off of here.
If we build your custom dash, we can make it go right up underneath it and hide it inside your dash.
Dude, okay.
Again, you don't want
I don't want it sucking all the hot air out of the cab during the winter, but I don't think I have much of a choice.
from the front of your motor too. You want a lot of air going into it. The
Well,
further you have your breather away from it, the less it's going to suck to you.
the best thing we could do is run a big, huge, ugly 8-inch tube up the middle and onto the roof, but it would destroy the look of the whole rig. It would just, that's the only thing you would fucking see is a sewer.
Can't you do it on the snorkel on the side like
It's still gonna destroy it.
it would be? That's a big ass filter. I know I've had
We gotta hide it.
it up on here several different places in the last couple days.
Dude, I've looked at everything. There's barely anywhere to look coming out the hood. And a giant pipe would have to come out right, the only spot you could see. You might as well just close your eyes. Dude, I was, I had a funny thought. This would never work, but if I ever just get sick of the windshield, just take one of these damn computer screens. Look, it's the same size as a windshield. Jason, we should just use that. We're gonna use a computer screen in Overkill. We're ditching the window. We'll see what he thinks about that. We'll let him think about that for a second. No, but that'd be funny. Definitely gonna have a camera in the middle. Dude, I need like a giant Tesla type screen. So we have the option to remove the XJ dash right now, and I'm not doing it. I'm putting the XJ dash back in. There's so much room in here, it's tempting, but 98 XJ dash looks pretty cool. Maybe if it was like an 87 XJ dash, I'd probably take it out, but so, I mean, look. Oh, this is nice being able to see over the dash. Anyways, but the dash isn't the problem, it's the hood. So you already can't see, but wouldn't it be cool if we're already going to have a small screen? I'm trying to figure out how to put like a giant screen. I'm going to do it. I know I'm gonna do it. I just got to figure out how to make it not break. These are gonna be cool. All those light up. There's 4 of them. They're kickers. They're not like the best. They're like in the $120 type range. They go all the way up to like the I don't know, or $300 range. I am Taylor Swift. Yes. Yes. All the lights. We need all the fucking lights. So we have like the RGB lights for the inside. We're gonna have the cop red lights that like you turn on and you go like map lights. We're gonna have white lights on the inside. We're gonna have RGBY lights like just for like mood lights under here. I'm gonna have white, like turn on the lights, and the undercarriage is like daylight lights. I got these let's see. Oh yeah, this whole thing's just full of lights. Look, I got all different kinds. I went on like a Temu spree. I got like 10 of those. Dude, I have so many different, look, we have like bat lights, Superman lights, Batman lights. We got whatever those are lights. Anyways, so when I hit a switch, we're going to be able to light up left, right, reverse, and then obviously forward. So I hit another switch and it's going to light up like 10 feet in every direction, like it's daylight white, so we can see. And then obviously you need some RGBY mood lights. So I can't think of any more lights to put on there. I was kind of thinking maybe a cop spotlight right there, but that'd be stupid. I always keep a spotlight in the middle anyways. Look, dude, there's like, you guys want to see all my little doors I made? Look, the magnet fell out. That's the XJ hatch, the shock mount. But it closed really nice when it had a magnet pressed into there. But that's where the fuses are going to be. There's a panel that covers all this. It's just like this panel, it disappears. Yeah, we're ditching that dash. Yeah, there's a couple more little secret cubby holes. Actually, I haven't even looked in these in like years. These are old toolboxes that I cut apart. Dude, there's a winch handle in there. Oh, well, gotta tell a guy. It's good to know. Yeah. We gotta assign what tools go in these so we know. Is there anything in that one? Fireworks. Those are kind of cool. Oh yeah, see, this one has its magnet in it. So back in my drinking days, I was gonna put ice and beer in there. Oh, I think I was drunk when I was thinking that, because that'd be some pretty shaken up beer. But oh yeah, this is what it looks like when it's put together, like that. It's funny that lines don't even really match up. Yeah, thanks, man. Yeah, this is like just 50 projects on top of each other. We built my brother's XJ, and I got to look how strong that is. Look, and then I gusseted it as if. Let's see, I think we cut out. Ugh, this is a lot of metal right here. I don't know why, but when I originally built this, I had it in my head that I was going to make like different grills for different like holidays or some shit, like a different costume. I don't know why. It sounds weird to me now, but because this is a pretty cool grill. It's kind of heavy. That's a camera. There's 5 of those. That's definitely a bad spot for it, but yeah, terrible spot. It'll probably end up going inside there, I'm sure. That's a winch handle. That was a bad idea too. We're gonna move that. This crane hook's pretty cool. It's like, it's a heavy duty shit. I'm gonna move that before it kills someone. But I got enough wrong parts that I built or bought to build a whole nother wrong Jeep. That's for sure. I actually bought these, dude. Literally, I bought these seats like at the beginning of the Chinese trade, like when they entered the world's fucking stage back in the beginning of the internet, dude. They're so cheesy. Very flammable too. I found that out the hard way. Yeah, I spray painted it black though, and you can't tell. I gotta like hit it back up. Sorry guys, I'm not very good at reading the comments. Oh, e-bike. Dude. Okay. Yes. They don't replace motorcycles though, but they're their own fun. In fact, my supermoto barely gets ridden because we have so much fun riding these guys. Let's put it this way. The last time I rode my supermoto, my neighbor shot his shotgun off into the ground 2 feet away from me. And that doesn't happen on my e-bike. That was my first thought after that whole thing. Is like, well, yeah, that thing's annoying as fuck. He wouldn't have even known I was there if I had my e-bike. So, dude, they're fast. This thing goes 55, goes through brake pads like a mofo. I'm sitting here replacing pads right now. Look, that's a freaking brake pad. Look at that. Yeah. And then if you let your friends borrow it and they like power braking, you get to change them every day. The tires they come with they go toast pretty quick. You got to get the Shinko like 244s or the 241s. You got to get the aftermarket pegs. You'll really freaking hurt yourself if you don't, because your feet just slip off. But yeah, it's not a motorcycle. It's a mountain bike with a motor. Speaking of a motor, check this out. This is a new 6.0 for my my white truck. It's like ready to go in there. I even have, well, unfortunately, I have completely stock heads put together, and I've learned recently that I should have had them do a couple things to them, but yeah, we don't have any way to tow. This is another one that just came out of the machine shop. It's only 10 over, but dude, we're like look at this. We're like a race team, dude. We got extra motors laying around and shit. Dude, if we like lose a race and I'm towing it with my white power stroke, I can steal any of the parts off of it, which is pretty cool. A desperate night, we like yank the motor out of the truck, drink a bunch of beer. You're like, oh, fuck it, shanked the motor out of the truck. You wake up the next morning, oh, forgot we yanked the motor last night. Shit. That suck. See what James is working on here. Did you see this wiring up here? We got to fix this wiring up here one day. Got some, yeah. Got some temporary Fisher Price shit going on.
Everything that's been looking like that as I've been finding it, I've been fixing it as I've been going. So everything under the dash that looked like that has been.
I think I had a nightmare about that. Look at it. Look at it. Oh God.
I've been looking at it for 3 days fixing it. We're almost there though now. I'm feeling a lot better.
Look how strong this corner is. It's a gusset on top of a gusset on top of a gusset on top of a gusset. And it's doubled up and then attached and then gusseted. I was just going geometrically crazy Obviously got kind of obsessed with, you know what's funny is in kindergarten I used to play with those little blocks and put those things together. Might end up cutting this out, I don't know. Yeah, I've never really liked it. It's round. We had to make it that shape because that's the shape of the die. And now that I know it can actually go down. Yeah. Yeah, I got a bender at my brother's house. We can bend 1.5 and 1.75. I don't feel like I'm actually gonna undo it. Look, I welded all. I had no idea what I was doing welding this whole thing. It's burned hella deep though. Like I melted the fuck out of it. I think I went over everything like 3 times. I started to figure it out at some point. It's gonna work. I was actually afraid it wouldn't work, so I just kept doubling everything up, and I was like, so shit, if that fails, then we got more. And then I learned you can just cut pipes and add flanges and make removable parts anywhere. That's a cool trick to have. Look at how ugly that is. It's all good. I'm surprised. I would normally take the time to grind off the tops of the ugly parts. Funny is that after you build the whole thing, it's like you're ready to rip it apart because then you know what you're doing. Stupid Chinese lights need to go. I need to get some like Baja Designs ones. I'm kind of embarrassed having this Chinese stuff on Overkill. I just couldn't afford anything else. Should have just saved up because now they're freaking broken and stupid. These welds are the worst. You know what's funny is that I was even welding next to sheet metal. That's crazy. And so I didn't know what I was doing. And so apparently I found out that if I just turn the voltage all the way down and bird turd it, it doesn't warp the metal. And then I ran with perfectly bird turding it or something. I don't know. But when you sit back and look at it, it's not bad. Maybe it is. I don't know. If you don't like it, just don't look at it. No. So I started with the $500 inner core wire feed, and those inner cores are smoky and nasty and slow and toxic, and everything's a mess. And then when you get up into the $1,500 range, you can get this guy that actually has the gas, and all the welds are 10 times faster and cleaner. Oh yeah, an idiot. So that's what allowed me to weld this, not knowing what I was doing, was just using wire feeds. Because even the inner core wire feed, it's all that stuff, but it's also easy. That's one of the nicest welders I've ever used. Yeah. Probably not plugged in now. Yeah. Look, if any of you guys have one of these, there is a secret door right here. Dude, yeah. No, this is where the die to switch to the spool gun, or the 030. That's 025 to 035 die. Oh, look, it has these guys in there too. Yeah, that's crazy. Dude, I had an 85 Toyota Celica, and I randomly opened the emblem for the front steering wheel, and a little baggie of weed fell out one time. It's like a 10-year-old bowl of weed that I put in there when I was like a teenager and forgot about. It's funny. I was just fucking with the emblem on the little car like this, and it popped off, and there was like, oh my God. So supposedly this thing is going to be ready to rock tomorrow. So maybe we can get some actual good videos out on the internet. Well, I'm going to get off here and go, I think I'm actually going to print some shirts, but we got 50 projects going on and I need to go do one of them. Dude, I'm kind of having a hard time believing this is going to be ready tomorrow. That'd be fucking crazy, dude. You know what would be the scariest thing? It would be if everything works but the brakes. That would suck. Dude, look, I bent the steering wheel stopping it. Because if you start pushing on the brakes too hard, you push yourself away from the cab, and if you grab onto the top and like you can push on the brakes a little harder. So that's kind of sketchy. I'm surprised I didn't break the freaking pedal off how hard I was having to push. Let's see. Hey, as far as being worth the money on the e-bikes, yeah, man, the Talarias are where it's at. They're like $3,100, and you will ride it like all the fucking time. It will be your new favorite toy that you take everywhere. You can't leave them anywhere because people are just salivating, waiting to steal them. But yeah, you know, if you want to save up the $3,200 and have a new favorite toy that you play with for hundreds of hours, then do it, dude. They're freaking a lot of fun. It's genius invention. It makes me want to get an electric car, but it's always disappointing when it dies. Every damn time it dies, you're disappointed. But I pull in here all riled up and I'll jump on my DRZ. So I have that option. You have to plan the whole day revolves around the battery dying. And so I already know that an electric car would be the same way. Look at this XR. It's a big piece of crap. Something cool about it though. It's got the raw power. Not anywhere near as awesome as the DRZ though. DRZ is the shit. It's unfair to compare the two. This is like a, 10 years newer. But that Honda won't die. I upgraded all the shit last year. I lowered it and trimmed the seat down and got new handles and put the bark busters from here on there and then got new ones for this. Dirt bike on the street's the way to go. It's genius. You don't have to go 200 miles an hour. You just do wheelies and like jump through parking lots like a psycho evil villain. Yeah, they look shit. It's okay. It's okay. Maybe I'll grind them down and fix them. No, mine. Well, right now the method's to go rub some fucking dirt on it. Yeah, so we're gonna go rub some dirt on it, and then we're gonna see how much we really care about the welds. If you just looks like balls.
Now, if I was using my Harbor Freight welder I used to have that welded my tow bar on my Nissan Titan.
Oh, that's like the ugliest thing I've ever seen. In the camera, this looks 10 times worse than it actually does, guys. This is not a true representation. See? You have to look at it at a normal viewing angle. Everything will be okay. We'll rub some dirt on it. All right, peace out, guys.